What's up, guys? It's Cuddlecraft back, and today Rosecrans meets Bragg at the Battle of Stones River. Now, the Battle of Stones River takes place in Tennessee. It's during the Civil War, and the problem with this is if you could ignore the fact that the Confederacy is the British. The reason why this is like this is because I'm playing Empire Total War, and this game doesn't have the Confederate Army because this game revolves around the Revolutionary War and the Napoleonic Wars. So this isn't that, because that was in the really late 1700s and really early 1800s. So the reason I did this is because the Union Jack looks a little bit like the Confederate flag. Not much, but just a little bit. And yeah, this flag is incorrect because that is not right. There would be more stars. So this is the Battle of Stones River. It's not completely accurate, obviously. It's hard to recreate a battle in this game, but it's close enough. I mean, there are two American armies. I'm commanding this American army. The way to remember it is the green. It's nice because the game has a green box around the flag. So with the box with the green around it is my army. The box with the blue on it is my ally. And then there's the Confederacy. Obviously, that's the Confederacy. Yeah. So the Battle of Stones River. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. So the Battle of Stones River is when... Sorry. I'm drawing a blank. The Battle of Stones River is near Stones River, which there isn't a river around here. I can't fly over there. So yeah, I'm drawing a blank for some reason. I'm sorry. The fascinating thing about the Battle of Stones River is that the night before, one of the Union bands started playing a song to lift the morale of the troops, and then another Union band started playing some music, and then a Confederate band started playing music, and then another Confederate band started playing music. So then it was like a battle before the battle with just different songs, like Confederate songs and then Union songs. And at the end, both armies, both the Confederate and the Union Army, all of their bands were all together were playing Home Sweet Home, which was kind of interesting because going through the minds of all the troops, they're like, probably won't make it home. So it was just very interesting when I read about that. So I can't remember the exact date. I'll probably have a little animation, not animation really, but something but in the beginning of this video about the Battle of Stones River, because I'll look up more about it. So anyways, let's get into these army comps. So for my army, we have some regiments of horse. We have more regiments of horse. We have some 3-pounder horse artillery all the way over there. I have some light infantry. I have 2 units of 12-pounder howitzer foot artillery. I have about 3 units, I'm pretty sure, of Minutemen. I have some militia infantry. A lot of line infantry. I think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of line infantry. I have some light infantry on the flank. This is my ally. I have 2 more units of regiment of horse. And that's it. Pretty much it for my army. Yeah, I had 2 12-pounder howitzers. And I have 2 generals. So my men's morale is high. So for my allies' army, we have the regiment of horse. 2 units of them on this side. We have 2 units of 12-pounder foot artillery, a 12-pounder howitzer foot artillery. We have some Minutemen, some militia infantry, some light infantry, general, line infantry, a lot of line infantry, 1, 2, 5 units of line infantry. We have another 12-pounder foot, yeah, so 2 12-pounder howitzers, 2 units of light infantry on this side, and 2 units of regiment of horse. So that's it for the Union Army. Let's go to the Confederate Army. So we have some Arkansas Cav. I'm going to name this that. We have some light infantry, 5 units of line infantry here. Yeah, we have the general. We have line infantry. We have 3-pounder horse artillery, 12-pounder foot artillery. We have some light infantry, 2 units of them. We have some regiment of horse. And that's pretty much it for that army. We have some, in reserve, we have 2 more units of light infantry. We have 12-pounder foot artillery, more Arkansas Cav, and light infantry. So that's it for this British army. Let's go to the, not British, Confederate army. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold on. Okay. So, here we have some Arkansas Cav, some light infantry, 3-pounder horse artillery, some light infantry, line infantry. We have about 7 units, I think, of line infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units of line infantry. Yeah, we have 3 units of light infantry over here. We have some more Arkansas Cav. We have some regiments of horse. We have 12-pounder foot artillery, 12-pounder foot artillery, 2 units of them. We have the general. And that's pretty much it for these army comps. So let's go ahead and get started with this battle. You can tell it's already played out a little bit. We have some of my 3-pounder horse artillery trying to get up on this hill to take on the Confederates. So the way the Battle of Stones River went is what happened was, the day of the battle, in the morning, General Rosecrans of the Union Army was going to attack after breakfast. But General Bragg, the Confederate Army, said he was going to attack before breakfast. But so General Rosecrans said he had a lighter force on his right flank, so over here he would have had a lighter force. And he said, set up more campfires than you need, so General Bragg would think that they had a lot of troops here. But General Bragg attacked anyways. So in his in his relief, they didn't have many troops over here, so he crushed the Union right flank. So then he had the Union army surrounded. So what happened was the Union, General Rosecrans decided to make like a borderline almost like this, so that he could hopefully try and hold out. And the Union army lost, but they did do some damage to the Confederate army. Let's watch a volley of this artillery. They seem to have already shot. But I love the artillery in this game. So let's see. Yes, that is how you load artillery. Huh. That's obviously... Yes, there's obviously going to be a... What? Hello? Good sir, you were supposed to already kind of have the, cannonball in there. You know, supposed to already have, I like how their cannonball is just flying by. Okay, hopefully they can get a volley this time. Yes, there they go. And fire! Let me turn up my audio. Sorry about this. Turn up the music as well. It's cool music. Speech will turn down. Effects will have high. And we'll turn that up. And then I'll turn my computer volume up. Accept changes. Let's resume the battle. It should be much louder now. There we go. That's loud. I'm gonna turn that down. So they're swapping the canister shot. You see, at least he's actually touching the barrel with the ramrod. You see, this guy, he's just way off. I think he's trying to load the wheel. Yeah, obviously. That is what is happening. He's loading the wheel. So let's check out other parts of the battle. On this flank, the Confederates are being pretty aggressive, and this is exactly what General Bragg did. He was very aggressive, and he caught the Union army by surprise. Ooh, howitzer. Was that? Yeah, that was definitely that howitzer. Fire the artillery! We have... I don't know why I did a French accent. Wasn't exactly accurate, but close enough. It seems they aren't loading anymore. I think I've put them on a halt so I don't get any friendly fire with over here. Because I think I was trying to shell this Confederate position right here. Try and help my allies' left flank. But just a line battle. This is too choppy for me, for my taste. Ouch, the choppiness. Hold on, I think I know what's wrong. Sorry about this. This might take a bit, but texture quality, medium, shadows, medium, water. Wait, water will do low because there isn't any water here, and sky will do low. Apply changes. Oh no. Or maybe yeah, this will register of the crimes. In an MP. I don't know what MP means. I'm not good in that way. Wait a second, no, this is usually how long it takes to load. But when you change it has to do all this. When you change the sound, it'll restart, but the graphics, it has to. But this game was 2000, and I'm just trying to commentate this loading screen itself too well. Sorry about the audio. Yay, it worked! Pause. Hold on. Sorry about this. Sorry. Something happened and I have to... Anyways. Okay. Slow motion. I had to move something. I had to move my pillow. It was like in the way. Just a massive... And... he moves in the regiment of horses. Just as the British... No, not the British. The Confederacy sends in some Arkansas cav. And on this side, not too much is happening. My artillery is hopefully shooting again. Let's fast forward. No, we're gonna play. I like the audio. The sounds of guns. The crackle. Of course, there is a mod for this that I'll have to get that makes the audio better. Choppiness, wait. Did I even do this? Look at them. He's slowly moving. Graphics. Yeah, it changed, but it still is really, really choppy. So we're gonna have to do slow motion, which makes it a bit better. Oh, the flag bearer. You may not die. Anyways, let's get back to the other parts of the battle where my cav, regiments of horse, they've been taken out by a nice shot of artillery. Whoa! So now I'm gonna pull them back behind this hill so they're safe from artillery. And my artillery is firing. Well, they just fired and I missed it. Oh, you poor soul. The only way he died was a cannonball to the face. Am I limbering? Yeah, I'm limbering up my artillery. And I think I know why. I'm not too sure. I think I'm limbering. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna move my artillery up right there. Get some slow motion action. Hello, Jeff. And Jeff's twin brother, and his other twin brother, and his twin cousin, and his nephew. And what is that? An entire army of Jeffs. Jeff has taken over the world. Jeff. Let's zoom in right here. You can see where, let me move my camera. We have a unit of that, yeah, we have like a British unit, but some cav moving in to attack the Americans. This somewhat square formation. Oh no, they're going to change targets, is that? To some light infantry that cannot form square. This is bad. And the Union, I just said British. Why did I say British? I keep saying British, I'm sorry. The Union's light infantry are going to try and put up a stand, but they aren't going to make it. At least maybe. They're they're going for the howitzer. And the howitzer just aims too high and it cannot fire. You can see my artillery moved. It seems honestly into a worse position. And my ally on the side not doing the best. I have a howitzer right here as well. Right? Yeah. No, that's 12-pound. Oh, that's my allies. Okay. Here's my howitzer. It's just now in limbering. And they face terrible odds, but they still can pull through because my ally is completely outnumbered here. The Union army is outnumbered, but still can pull through. They have the high ground. Oh, the Confederates getting a nice volley on the Jeffries. Are we lighting and the howitzers are firing now? There go the explosive shells. Going to fall into... Oh, no. I thought they were going for there. That would have been an excellent target. Right there. What, they were just clumped up. Ooh, canister shot. Ripping through the backs of my allies' men. Ooh. That didn't look too good. Another one? No. Oh yeah, this artillery piece is glitched out. Them and their tree corns. And then a cav charge. I try and turn my artillery, but it's too late. Sorry about that. And you can see right now, I think, I decide, well, it's too late, so I might as well limber my artillery up. Right now? Maybe? No? Okay. Yeah, and then you can see right now, they all... Oh my gosh, what if they actually got a shot? Did they light it? No, they never lit it. Oh man, that would have been so cool. Is he gonna light it? Will he light it? Will this man light the cannon? Nope, he's gonna pull out his saber and the entire... Okay, the Confederacy just sending in a massive horde of troops to take on the small Union force. You can see I've sent some cav up to support my ally, but it's just too late. Really a mistake by me. If I could have set my cav, if I could have moved in some more cav earlier, then I could have helped my ally, maybe. Oh, we have some more cav headed that way. I think. Maybe. No, they're just gonna move. Okay. We have some cav. Okay, yeah, you can see I moved my howitzer back because I don't want this. I'm just hoping that my 3-pounder horse artillery will just hold for a bit longer against this Arkansas cav. So I can retreat my howitzer for it to live and it to live to fight another day. And you can see the line battle over here has officially begun. Let's play this in normal speed. I don't like playing it in normal speed, but I also do. You can see right here the Confederates in a horrible position. Oh, did you see that cannonball? The Confederacy making a V shape. I'm not sure why. Because that is not what I would do if I were in that situation. I would not make a V shape. That's just not a good idea. Because what's gonna happen? I would if there wasn't a unit right here. But since there's a unit right here, they can just crush these units that are paying attention to other flanking units. I mean, I get it if you don't want to be flanked, but like again, as I said earlier, if there wasn't a unit right here, then yeah, that V shape would have been smart. But since there was, that unit could just crush this unit. Well, those two units, excuse me. But now we have some more line battles going on. And on this side, the Union has, I think it's safe to say the Union on this side has lost. He only has his 12-pounder foot artillery and this light infantry. Well, no, the light infantry is starting to waver, and they are routing. And now some Arkansas Cav are charging this 12-pounder howitzer. 12-pounder foot artillery, excuse me. And they still managed to get one more shot. So, yeah, it's not looking too good for me and the Union Army. I mean, I moved my general back just to try and keep him away from artillery. And you can see, like, all through here, there's the remains of that Union force, and let's see, I'm lost where I am. Okay, yeah, so here's my main line, and I have right here, I have some units. I get my cav into a wedge formation, trying to charge that maybe, but it seems my light infantry, can they get a volley? It seems they are going to be able to get a crushing volley on that cav. That regiment of horse, it's wavering, they're wavering. And I have this line infantry, which are just going to melt them. But they still are in the battle. One man left, and now he's routing. So, the Confederacy going strong on this line. They're gonna try and flank around, and you can tell that I've noticed that. So what I'm going to do, I think, any second now, I'm gonna take this unit, I'm gonna make it like diagonal, and I'm gonna make a formation like an L formation, just so I can hold out on both flanks. Well, yeah, on the main side of the battle, and then this flank, which the Confederacy are moving all their troops over here, which I guess is a smart idea, so because I don't have as many troops over here, so the Confederacy could crush. If they could take out this unit and then push through, they could be behind my men. Then my men would have to turn around so they could get like 2 volleys, and they would have the high ground. The only problem with that is I have my general back here, and my general could charge in the back of their lines and just crush them. So, you can see these guys are starting to waver. A lot of Confederate units are starting to waver now. The only gap is right here, a small gap, where a man pushes through. A man is inside our flank, and now he is dead. He's deaded. And now you can see the Confederacy making a charge, charging my army. And I think about right now, any second now, I'm gonna move my men. Any second now, just hold on. You can see like all the commands that I'm making. Of course, this is our replay. This has already happened. So the Confederacy, they need to push. They need to make a final push. Because if I can manage to hold against this small unit, it's over for the Confederacy, because then they'll just chain route this unit gone, then all of these units will just lose morale and start breaking. So they need to make a charge here. See, like, a lot of Confederate units are wavering and breaking. I think almost there. My howitzer as well. I'm firing my howitzer, so yeah. Come on, howitzer. Ooh, the artillery, and the Confederates managing to push through my defense on my flank. And the howitzer is lit, and explosions. And the Confederacy, what is this? One of the Confederate generals has died. That isn't good for the Confederacy. Now let's see, will they chain route? Ooh, devastating volley right there. And in my opinion, this is a weak charge from the Confederacy. They aren't trying really hard, I don't think. In my personal opinion. Yeah, here. You can see I'm taking my units over. Where am I? I'm far ahead. What? I'm confused. Here's my artillery. I'm turning my units, going to push them to form a line against the Confederacy, and there's being a chain route. A devastating chain route through the Confederacy. 2 units broke, and then like 5 others started wavering, and now there isn't much hope from the Confederacy. For the Confederacy. Pretend these aren't redcoats, because yeah. The Confederacy, they need to charge. They aren't charging, and my general, I have plenty of cavalry left in this general unit, and if they don't charge, I could have easily lost. If they had charged, I would have lost. Because if they had charged all their forces, they could start taking more of my forces, and you can see I'm going to start retreating. Try and kite the enemy a little bit. My voice is, sorry about it. I feel sick, but that isn't going to stop me. So, what? They're just reloading. I was like, who are they firing at? These guys have massive range if they're still firing. So you can see I'm using my general just to clean up around here. I have some Confederates. They fired half. My general going in. And the other Confederate general dies. Now there's going to be another chain route. You can see, like, the artillery back here. They're like, oh no, what are we going to do? There's no hope. They have so much infantry and howitzers, and that's pretty much going to be it for this first skirmish. Now, the battle is not over yet. The Confederates can still win with really low numbers, but they still can win. This light infantry is gonna break, yeah. But here's this helpful tip: you never charge artillery head on. I tell you, unless you know what you're doing. And by know what you're doing, I mean you charge right after they shoot. You never charge artillery head on. Like, never. Canister shot can take out an entire army. Literally. I kid you not. one canister round could take out so many forces, and you can see him charging my general. Oh, all three of those guys they were so close. They were like, I can do it. Oh, dang it. And they died. So, the Confederacy, yeah, losing that artillery doesn't give much hope, but they still have the smallest chance of winning. Here's my camera. I know it looks weird because there are a lot of British, but it also shows the routing British. Not British, Confederates. So, the United States, the Union are going to charge into these stakes without dying. Those masters, they know what they're doing. Some of them might die, maybe. Oh, well, a British guy died. Oh, he's turning his attention. Oh, savage. He's retreating British now. They do have some light infantry. Seems they've returned from the battle. Well, returned to the battle from routing. They are tired, concerned, casualties sustained, confident. I wouldn't be too confident, but okay. They only have 28 men to take on a mass army, and their guns aren't even loaded. What are you doing? And you see, just now I noticed that they're back from the battle because they've fired their guns. And you see the artillery shots, so now I'm going to charge my general up. And now I am going to charge into them because they're turned around. Because they aren't good at melee because they're light infantry and they're meant to be at range. So let's check with my general. He's got the artillery pretty much done for. I mean, they still have a chance. This canister shot, but I noticed this and it just depresses me so much. They shot over there. During the battle, I looked at this and I was like, oh no, what happened? They shot over there. If they had turned over here and swapped to canister shot, they could have won. So, let's check the unit statistics. The General Bodyguard got 57, Howitzer, 12-pounder Howitzer got 0 kills, 20, and the other 12 got 16, Regimental Force got 71, the other one got 24, next one got 52, next one got 60, Light Infantry got 35, the other Light Infantry only got 5, more Light Infantry got 84, the next one got 8, Light Infantry got 137, 187, 181, 163, 94, Militia got 15, Minutemen got 68, 3-pounder Horse Artillery only got 9, General Bodyguard got 51. So, that is pretty much it for this battle. I hope you enjoyed this, and I obviously got the most kills because I had that amazing last stand and it managed to work. Because when I was playing the battle, I wasn't too faithful. I wasn't too hopeful. There wasn't much of a chance that I could win unless the Confederates, they made a mistake that I think cost them the battle. I kid you not, if they had charged me, if they had charged right here, then I would have they would have managed to just because what they were doing is they only sent in a large but outnumbered unit, and they kept the main part of their army in the back. So then what happened was I managed to take out that unit, and then their general charged in. So I took out that unit that already made a lot of the other units started to waver, and then their general charged in and he died, and then they all just started to break instantly. There was just a massive chain rout. And then the other Confederate general died, and there wasn't much hope from there. But for me, on the other hand, I was like, oh my gosh. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, comment that you enjoyed it, and turn on the notifications bell and like. That would make my day. And I will see you later.